It's only been 4 years since Sam Raimi directed Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, but then why does Send Help feel like his first film in 17 years? Could it be because Multiverse of Madness barely felt like a Sam Raimi film? Could it be because Marvel did what they always do, which is take a talented director and impose their house style on them? Could it be because we've all been waiting for Sam Raimi to return to his campy R-rated B-film roots? Well, regardless of which one it was, let's make one thing clear. If Doctor Strange was Raimi's return to cinema, then Send Help is his return to form, delivering on the director's best film since Spider-Man 2. The setup goes something like this. Rachel McAdams plays Linda Little, an employee who finds herself trapped on an island with an absolute prick of a boss played by Dylan O'Brien. Since Bradley sustained an injury and doesn't know jack shit about survival, the roles are essentially reversed, where Rachel McAdams' character is the boss now, and Dylan O'Brien has no choice but to rely on her if he wants any chance of surviving until the next day. It's a simple enough premise, and when you hear what this movie's about, you already have some idea of where you think it's gonna go. Dylan O'Brien's character is gonna be humbled, the roles are reversed, now she's the boss. I can kind of auto-complete the rest of the movie in my head. But the brilliant thing about this movie is that it constantly has you going back and forth between thinking it's gonna play into all the tropes you think it will, and having you think that this is all one big rug the filmmakers intend on pulling out from under you. You're left guessing where this movie is gonna go next, and every time you think you've got it figured out, the filmmakers pull the rug out from under you. Now, a lot of movies make the mistake of playing into every single trope and story beat you expect going in. On the flip side, a lot of movies have the inverse problem of that. A good example of that would be the 28 Years Later movies, where you go in expecting a horror movie and the filmmakers just frustrate you by denying you every single thrill you expect from that genre. But a movie like Send Help truly strikes the perfect balance. You know this is a survival horror adjacent movie, so you expect a lot of thrills and story beats, and surely enough, the movie gives you a lot of those while also denying you some of the other thrills you expected. If you're an Evil Dead diehard and you go into this expecting Sam Raimi to deliver another straight up horror movie, you're gonna be very disappointed. Spoiler alert, there are no zombies here. But what this does share in common with Evil Dead is the straight up batshit insanity, the no holds barred camp. It is truly Sam Raimi at his most absurd and insane, and it is all the better for it. And when it comes to these absurd, gory, balls to the wall scenes, I genuinely believe no one directs these better than Raimi. I mean, if you watch any of the marketing for this movie, you know this involves a plane crash pretty early on, and that sequence alone is just a sheer work of brilliance. He just manages to take these scenes and find a way to make them every bit as gut-wrenching and bloody as they are hilarious and absurd. As a whole, the movie straddles the line between those two tones, and I truly believe that works so well in large part because of the two brilliant performances at the center. This is ultimately a two-hander film, and we spend the vast majority of the runtime with Dylan O'Brien and, most importantly, star Rachel McAdams. This is undoubtedly McAdams' film, and she delivers her most entertaining performance since Mean Girls in 2004. I cannot exaggerate how impressive her performance is here, because she has to walk a fine line between being incredibly sympathetic while also having us second guessing her character at every single turn. Is she likable? Is she unlikable? Is she insane? Is she completely off her rockers? McAdams plays the role so well that you're truly left questioning up until the very last moment. As for Dylan O'Brien, the dude recently starred in my second favorite movie of 2025. If you haven't watched Twinless already, please do so. Between that movie and now his work here, it's done, it's settled, he's no longer the Teen Wolf guy. Like McAdams, he really keeps you guessing about his character. Is he being genuine here? Is he full of crap? As far as negatives go, the movie does suffer from one twist too many syndrome, and there is a dream sequence here that just left me feeling pretty frustrated. It's frustrating when you watch a movie, you see something cool, and then the filmmakers are like, oh well, that was just a dream. And it's made even worse here in Send Help because the dream sequence itself is so good. So good it teases an even crazier version of this movie, which we never get. But the rest of the film is just so bizarre, so fun, so unpredictable, it makes up for any of that. Please watch Send Help. I mean, you just get to sit back and watch a great director do what he does best. And for that, I'm giving this one an 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for weekly movie and TV reviews. And if you've had the chance to watch Send Help, let us know what you thought about it in the comments below. I'm Cinemike, and I'll see you next time.